being conducted in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by advertisement in the Cape May Star and Wave, on the Township website, and posted on the bulletin boards of Township Hall.
All right, if we could all rise for the pledge and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the roll call, please.
Councilmember Conrad?
Here.
Councilmember Perry?
Here.
Councilmember Roy?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Sippel?
Here.
Mayor Simonson.
I am here. And we have no work session this evening, so we go right down to consent agenda and ask if we have any comments or questions from council on the consent agenda.
I have none. No comment.
Seeing none, we open it to the public. Any questions or comments on the consent agenda? We always ask that you state your name and address for the record. Seeing none.
Approval of the council minutes from June 18, 2018. Approval of the closed session minutes from June 18, 2018. Resolutions 2018-218 through 2018-228. And the first reading of ordinance 2018-12, an ordinance adopting a redevelopment plan for the Cape May County Airport Tech Village area in need of redevelopment, identified as Block 410.01, part of Lot 36 in the Township of Lower, New Jersey, and amending the zoning map accordingly. Again, this is the first reading of this ordinance. The second reading and public hearing has been scheduled for July 16th, 2018.
All right, get a motion to approve consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
I was going to say, Tom, why don't you second that? All right.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Perry?
Yes.
Councilmember Roy?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sippel?
Yes.
Mayor Simonson.
Yes. And now we move down to the regular agenda.
Resolution number 2018-229. This is a resolution providing for the combination of certain issues and determining the form and other details of the offering of $8,490,000 general obligation bonds, series of 2018 of the Township of Lower in the County of Cape May, State of New Jersey, and providing the sale of such bonds.
All right. Anybody have any questions or comments regarding regular agenda item 2018-229?
No comments.
Seeing none, we open it to the public. Anybody have any questions? Nope. All right. Going to get a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Perry?
Yes.
Councilmember Roy?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sippel?
Yes.
Mayor Simonson.
Yes. And we have our manager's report. Mr. Ridgway?
I have a couple things, gentlemen. First off, the Ag 8 Construction, which will be doing the Roseanne project, sent us a timetable, and one thing I would like you to be aware of is when they're going to be doing the excavation and pipe installation. That will commence on August 13th as per their plan. Now, they are working right now. They're doing design work on the pump station as well as other prep stuff, but that would be the first time I could see the streets starting to be torn up. Secondly, with regards to our bond sale, which will be taking place soon, we also have a meeting with the auditor and Standard & Poor's before the bond sale. And we're optimistic going into that meeting because of our new bond rating and our very good financial report for the year. Our final payment of 4 former ordinances, which is in your packet, allows us to take on this new bond service with no increase in our debt service in the township. Will remain level as to where we've been. So that's it for me tonight.
All right, thank you. I guess we move down to you, Mr. Conrad.
Okay, July's here, and I want to remind everyone, be safe, stay hydrated, stay cool, even to those that not too long ago were complaining about the cold weather and couldn't wait for the heat. The heat's here, and it's bad. Please watch out for your neighbors, especially the elderly. Some of them do not like using air conditioning, even in their cars. I don't know why. In the cars, they have the windows down and they're sweating. Watch out for them, and also keep an eye on the pets. They get hot too. Fireworks are tomorrow night. I'm sure the mayor's going to cover a few things on that. Kids are out of school, and if you get a chance, go drive past the Everlon building at the airport. You'll be amazed at how much has actually been torn apart on that. A bunch of the exterior walls are now gone, and you can see straight through. They are moving forward on getting that down. They had said September. I think they're ahead of schedule, but I don't know yet. Other than that, please have a safe week, another safe weekend, and that's it for me.
No comments. I would just like to reinforce what Councilman Conrad had to say and wish everyone a happy 4th of July. Hope everyone gets a chance to get out tomorrow evening and see the fireworks display down on Bay Drive. And with that, just be safe. Thank you.
Just one thing, Mayor, I want to thank the Lower Township Recreation Department for putting the application for Children's Assistance Fund together. This is the money we raised at the last concert from last year. The applications are hanging at the rec center, so any family out there that needs assistance for their children to play any kind of youth sports or any kind of youth activities in Lower Township, fill the application out, and we have a fund there to help the kids play sports or any kind of activities. So good job for the Recreation Department. That's all I have.
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's great, and I know some kids have discreetly used that already that otherwise wouldn't be able to be involved in some of the sports. So it's great. I also want to reiterate what Councilman Conrad said, because I drove by the Everlon building yesterday, last night, and it's pretty interesting. You know, I grew up here, and having seen it for almost 50 years now, it kind of took me by surprise when I saw you can see right through it now. So I believe it will be completely down shortly, and we look forward to the good things to come there. Also, just a reminder, I had the pleasure last week of spending a few days down in Annapolis and touring the Naval Academy and going through the museum and just seeing some of the things. But make sure you share with the younger people that in your lives, you know, what the 4th of July is all about. You know, all the sacrifices that our veterans have given, you know, the history of our country, how we got our independence and so on. So it's always nice to, you know, so many times today, especially the younger generation, celebrate these holidays and don't know what they mean. So make sure you pass that along. This week, also had the pleasure to attend and perform in the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Cape May City. They put on, what happened was no one ever knew, but they found out that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech there in 1958 in the old convention hall. So Mayor Lear and the folks from Cape May did some research, and they put on a celebration Wednesday that was really moving. I mean, it was something else. It was almost a full house. I know Pastor Derek McQueen gave the excerpts from Dr. Martin Luther King's speech and did a fantastic job. We had a community choir which consisted of several of the local churches getting together as a combined group. That was really neat. We sang Negro spirituals and celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King. They also had the woman who attended the original function back in 1958, and she got up and told her account of it. Was pretty neat. That's how they found out about it. Her nephew had contacted Mayor Lear and told him that his grandmother or his great aunt keeps telling him about this time in Cape May when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke, and no one really knew about it. So it was really a neat evening. They had some great speakers, and it was well attended. And with that also, Friday, Eileen and I met with the Lenai Lenape Nation, and they will be having their treaty signing again this year. We'll have details as it gets closer, and we'll also dedicate a work session to that as well. That'll be coming up in August, so we'll keep you posted. I was at the last one that they did at the ferry terminal. This year they're doing it at Les Ray's Farm over in West Cape May, and it should be a neat event. They paddle in it at Sunset Beach and have all kinds of festivities for families and kids and such. So with that, I will give you the lowdown tomorrow night as we celebrate our independence. The Independence Day Festival is obviously on the Bayfront from Lincoln Boulevard to Emerson from 5 to 9 p.m. And the fireworks extravaganza begins shortly after 9, obviously when it gets dark, but up until that point, there'll be live music, vendors, I know there's rides for the kids, all kinds of great stuff going on, so we hope to see you down there. And with that, I will give the final announcement of our summer concert series at the Ferry, which begins next week. July 11th, we kick it off with the Amish Outlaws, followed by July 18th, the Soul Cruisers. July 25th is the Nerds. August 1st is Desert Highway. August 8th is Danny V's. August 15th, Separate Ways. And August 22nd, Kevin Miller's Smashed. And then our final event of the summer is on the 29th, and that also benefits the program that the Deputy Mayor spoke about, and that is local and also very well-known Stellar Mojo will be kicking it off for us. These are all Wednesday evenings. They're all free to the public, and it's always a great time. So with that, I think that's it. Oh, I forgot, National Night Out. And I know our school resource officer, Bill Barkus, does a great job with this, along with the Lower Township Police Department. National Night Out will be August 7th. That's a Tuesday evening, August 7th at the Ferry Terminal from 5 to 7 p.m. Be live music, vendors, all kinds of stuff going on. And I know that we thank the DRBA for letting us host that there. Again, that's National Night Out, Tuesday, August 7th. So with that, we open it up to the public. Again, if anyone has any questions or comments, step up to the mic, just give us your name and address for the record. So anyone? It's a quiet evening tonight in Lower Township, and a hot one, but seeing none, we close the public portion and ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. How's that?
That sounds good to me.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Adjourned.